Maximal Primal here. Welcome back to Destiny 2. It's actually been a while since I've recorded as a whole because I've just taken like a big break, but no. Alright, let's start unlocking everything because we can. And yeah. Also, I've already done the season pass, so I'm going to grab all the ornaments and we'll put those on because we can. So, okay, no one else is really on, not a big deal. Not really do much anyway. Alright, nice, we got those. Here we go. Okay, I never claimed that, that's fair enough. I was curious about that. Here we go. So, I didn't miss anything. Alright. Sorry for like the chaos. Ornament time. Well, good news is at least now I can change the look, so let's compare that, see what looks better. No. Infusion, why not? I should really look up a build for this so then I can actually work with that more. That's what I should really be doing. There we go, make actual at least fit with the ornaments. There we go. Yeah, sorry about the slow start. Just a matter of us, you know, sorting out. I'm tempted to put that on, but it's cool. But yeah, at the time of this recording, I've done the main stuff for the season of the Plunder. It's kind of rinse and repeat, but that's all I'll say for now, and we'll see. I mean, we might get some interesting story, we might not. Let's have a look and see. But while I'm at it, hang on, have I got? Oh no, I haven't. Okay. Also going to infuse this because I can. Also put that on because. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's not a bad cloak. I like that. Right, I've got to sort my build out actually. But right, so we're going to head to the helm, do our stuff there. I'm also going to quickly look at my mods because something's not right with them. So what have I got on? So I've got to think. I'm going to use Arc. Then I need to put on stuff that helps make Arc really good for me. So, wait, why do I even have that on? It's pointless. So if I put on, there you go, that. I need to put charger light mods on, but first, also, if I look at that, I'm actually curious. Also, heads up, we won't be able to hear the dialogue because I've already done the dialogue for each bit, so I do apologise for that. That was on my main character. Because I just took a break from recording as a whole, so I just forgot to do that completely, so I will apologise for that. I don't know if once a week I can claim a new one per character or just account. Right, let's have a look. Got plenty of catching up, which is good for me. I don't mind.
We have new readings. Aramis's fleet moves across the system, pursuing relics of power. Summon your crew.
Easy enough.
And a request. Please, as a favor to me, do not involve Ido in your violence against the old crews. She is brave and curious, but does not yet understand the brutality of the world. There are pain truths in our history. I should have told her earlier, before all this. But I must learn before I can teach.
That's true.
And for that I need time. Disrupt Aramis's crews and stop her from collecting the relics. Some mistakes must remain in the past.
Yeah, but then if people don't know those mistakes, how do they improve? How do we correct those mistakes and learn from them if we don't even know what they are? Alright, alright, alright. Did I get everything from here? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Why not? Done. And that's the chest gone. Now, it's only 6. Seems like he's streaming. Fair enough. Also, that's a point, yeah, sorry, I actually forgot. We can now put that on. It looks a bit compared to the original, but you know, fair enough. Right. So next step obviously for us is do all the other stuff, but we can load it straight into an expedition, so that's not a big deal. So we'll load into expedition since we can do that. I also better do the treasure map quickly as well. Where is it? There we go. There. So if I, you know, why not? Do scurvy. I like the reload. And then more gives me more plundered energy. That's fine with me. So while that's going on, I'm gonna have a quick look at this stuff because I do want to. We actually need that on, weirdly enough. Let me turn it off. So. Why not? Okay. So. Infusion. Now, what can I put on that can help? Because I'm using arc-based stuff. Don't know if I counted, if it did, great. Oh, this is the one I haven't got yet.
All the way out here to bury their treasure. Damn waste of time.
Oh no, is it? Weirdly enough, and I know why I'm on my own for this, is because I'm uploading, so I'm going to probably have to cancel that. So that's a bit annoying, but oh well, it is what it is. If I do that, then I should be able to... There we go, so I should start getting people in soon. That's on me, I should have known better, but I thought, hey, I could probably upload while doing whatever. But obviously if I'm going to do match-made activities, it probably makes more sense for me to actually, you know... Right, let me summon in Scurvy. There it is, whoops. At least, I will say this, on the other hand, I am now over here doing other bits. Yeah, got some health back from that, I'm happy with that.
Your enchantment makes you strong like me.
Oh, whoops. Nice, we got somebody in. Nice. Alright, so we're not going to be as long. Yeah, the game's giving me a hand. Nice. Let's do that. I'll also grab that as well, because why not? Nice, another triumph. I'll take that. I've got my super if we need it, so that's not too bad. Am I in a party on my own? Yes I am. Great, okay, I was making sure.
Our little expedition has attracted some attention. Hurry up with that treasure haul.
That is annoying. I'll be fair, it's my bad budget, but it's annoying because you knew I was getting him, and it's like, bruh, like you could have just waited, let me get you, because I was literally going to die for you anyway. You could have at least just made sure that I could have got you. But, you know, fair enough. But then something I've done it by accident. I know it could be an accident, but it's like, it's annoying when it happens though, regardless. It's like, I do need to put ammo finders on, fusion ammo finders, all sorts. Oh, whoops. I need to summon somebody. I'm going to begin drilling, and I'm going to summon an ally. There we go.
The Vandal Hall 6 is en route to the fight.
You can't make that shit up. I mean, you can't. What happened there did not make sense.
Disrupts our efforts. Dispose of it.
I've just realised I've not gained any ammo for a while, which isn't a good thing, but... onwards, back to the spot. Yeah, we're going to be doing quite a few of these, including catch quests. There's going to be a few of the steps are going to be like a bit fillery, but that's just how it is, I will say. Apart from that, we'll see. Yes, I haven't got a champion mod on, still haven't done that. I think I might do that between this part and the next part. I'm going to probably try and do that, since we could actually use having some good mods on, like a good build. I should really try and do that. I haven't really given much of a shit about this build, and I should. I've been so focused on my tie-in and other classes, I've just been focused on my tie-in because that's all I've been playing. To be honest, I've not really paid attention. I do need to look into a good build, so I will say I'm sorry for that. I do need to do that. We had the boss area, but yeah, I haven't had this arena at all really, so it's nice to actually get a new arena for me. I will say that. There we go, now we're here. Where's the actual... Oh, is he summoning? I'll summon it for us, there we go. Fuck's sake, no, that guy's just being a douche, like he's impatient, it's like, bruh. He's gonna try and vibe you, you know, but me. Hey, players doing that, it is actually annoying. It's like, look, I was trying to get you up, just wait for us. That's twice now. It's like, yeah, the first time you could argue an accident, but that's like, come on. There was ample time that he saw me go in there, he saw me. Scurvy retreat, wait, what? Summon an ally back, because I can and I will.
You got a big ball of ether coming to back you up, hero.
Right, here we go.
We got what we came for. Let's get off this cubic hellhole.
So soon. Oh, I was where the Exodus Black? A vintage AI like Failsafe must be a treasure trove of Golden Age information.
I guess, but talking to Failsafe is like teaching a thrall to play harmonica. More trouble than it's worth.
Okay, right. Well, I don't need Trace Rifle Scavenger on, so what about I put on... Can I do linear and... Nah, of course not. That's the thing, those mods are just too massive, it's like, fuck off. Right. Anyway, now we've done that. Pretty simple. Helm... Blade Master. Right, we'll load again, let me have a look, see if I got anything I can help. So, got some more nice gear, but for now... Oh, yeah, I should infuse that. What the hell am I doing? There we go. It's good for me. Rocket launcher, reserves, no. Take that off. Ah, no, forget. I'll do it later then, because I haven't really got any... I'm not best around like good parts, so doing that.
Down these pirate lords. Do you think the rest are terrified? Here, you'll face them all, and Father, with 4 cleavers between them. A strong arm and a sharp edge. They always think that's the only thing they need.
Okay. Oh, fun fact, like I said, with Brian now having that, I could be tempted. I need to do raids. I always keep saying this. It's always a thing I never do as a raid. I might be able to actually get a raid actually done soon, hopefully. I'm going to try and talk to some of the others about it and ask permission to record and, you know, go from there. The Deepstone went quite smooth, so I might, because we've actually been doing Deepstone recently, I might ask actually to do some things like that and then do... I even did a garden run as well recently. On this class, so I've got to get a solid build for this class first before I do any of that. Yeah, as you can tell, this is backwards because this is from Tangle Shore, that arena. I will say that. But no, apart from that.
Watch those cleavers. We don't want to tire out your ghost.
That's true. Alright, let's figure this out. So. Nice! Okay, nice. Got a seasonal challenge done as well, that's good. Ta-da!
Mithrax hasn't told you any more about these relics, has he? I suppose it's need to know. Let me
secure channel. Did my father tell you to do so?
Huh? Clever scribe. No more flattery? Well, Mithrax asked me to keep you at arm's length. Perhaps he doesn't want you mixing in with our unsavory business.
Were those his exact words?
Only a guess. Who can say? And after all, who am I to question the Count?
Spider? I will find out what's going on here.
Oh, you know what? That would be good. You know, I want that. You know, I did want to get some of those. I should have tried to get some of these of this class, but I haven't got enough brightness yet. Let me see the brightness again. Hang on, let me have a look. Oh, whoops, hang on. It looks like quite. There we go. I'll look in a second. But no, how much brightness do I actually have? Let's have a look. So, not even 2 foot me. Yeah, like I'm really poor. I'm really poor. But to be honest, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. But let me look at that. But no, I've been really poor on that, but now I've got to stay up my stuff. Yeah, let's go over here, have a look.
Spider, there are questions my father refuses to answer. Have you seen him act this way before? You two were friends once.
Even if Mithrax had friends back then, I wasn't among them. I couldn't possibly speak to his behavior.
You're being evasive.
Oh, evasive? I prefer to think of it as coy. Well then, your father was unpredictable. We could have had everything we wanted if he listened to me, but he always knew better. Look at him now. Cal of a house, holed up inside the city. Picking over ruins, pretending he's content in the shadow of the great machine.
We were offered scraps and we took them.
Oh? Is that ingratitude I hear?
I do not call the truth ingratitude, but enough of who my father is. Who was he?
I expected this from Spider, but not from you.
I am simply performing my duties as scribe of House Light. I will gather knowledge regardless of who would keep it from me.
Ruckus, I told you not to speak of this. Do I have to dock your tongue?
Father! I apologize for the Kel's behavior.
Apology accepted. I see now. You're afraid little Ido will take off those rose-colored glasses. Such a delightful human phrase. And what will she see when she looks at you then? Do not speak to my daughter again. Oh, don't worry about me. Though, I'm not the only one who remembers. Sooner or later, she'll learn the truth. But I'm sure it will all work out. After all, what is it you say? The light provides.
Let's see what you got for me then. Got anything for me? Oh, never mind then, okay.
Hey there, Captain. Figured I'd better take over while Mithrax is preoccupied. I heard he's dealing with some family issues. From what I could gather, he tried to shut Ido out from all this pirate business. Might have lost his temper. Definitely lost face. Poor Ido. What do they say? Never meet your heroes? Kinda tough when your hero's your dad. No surprise to me Mithrax has got some secrets. Everybody's got something that keeps him up at night.
Not wrong, I agree with that.
I'm sure they'll work it out. Folks have a way of putting aside their differences when the world's at stake. Just look at me and Zavala. Or me and Ikora. Or me and... anybody, really.
Alright, is this the week that we get crap, or is it the week that we get something good? Let's find out.
What does my guardian need?
Alright, now we gotta go back to the star chart. Because that was the end of that week, so now we gotta go and continue this one. But right, let me have a look. Yeah, but no, I'll figure it out. Well, I was stupid, I forgot to even put the new ones on there. There we go. Apart from the shoulders.
Guardian, as you prepare for your next voyage, know that I will continue to assist in the conflict against Aramis. I had words with Mithrax concerning his recent behavior. He explained he wished to shelter me from the violence displayed by Aramis crews. I said one does not protect by forbidding exposure. There is no safety in ignorance. I told him plainly that I will not be sheltered. As the Guardian Credo states, devotion inspires bravery, bravery inspires sacrifice. The unspoken line that follows is why I will remain on the radio. Now, we must continue to pursue the relics Aramis seeks. Board your ship and let us begin.
I didn't abandon that one, I've already got it. That's the annoying bit, I've already got the quest. I don't know why it's acting like I don't. Also, because I have got an Umberlingram, I'm going to check something. No, it don't, okay. I was curious if it would actually let me get more of them. I was like, oh, but... No, of course it wouldn't, that would just be cheap. Wait. No, wrong one, wrong one. There we go, just have it. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Alright, another go of expedition. Alright. So we're going to stop here. In the next part we'll continue on and get the other relics. So see you all there. Take care. See ya.